thievery, cronyism, every form of bad government, allowing people to exploit people that were in a weaker position.
The Osage Nation headquarters is in the heart of Pawhuska in Osage County. This is the tribe's executive offices. But for decades, it was the federal government's Osage Indian Agency, a place where Chief Jeffrey Standing Bear says a corrupt system was carried out for the benefit of everyone except the Osage.
Criminal. I describe the dealings in this building as criminal. A breach of trust, legal trust.
When the oil boom brought a windfall of fortune to the Osage Nation, the U.S. government stepped in to control how tribal members managed their money.
Full-bloods were automatically deemed incompetent, which meant in the eyes of non-Indians that they weren't intelligent enough to handle their own affairs. And that's not because they took a competency test by a judge.
So they were assigned guardians and estate administrators, typically white businessmen who were supposed to handle the finances. But records show they paid themselves hefty fees and oftentimes outright stole from those they were supposed to be protecting. Historians say it was a scheme everyone was in on, from lawmen and judges to doctors and the Federal Indian Agency, along with many merchants who charged two prices, one for whites, the other for Osage, sometimes upcharging Indians as much as 500%.
The deal was to get into the Indian business. That way you can kind of skim off the top whatever money you might need.
Oil still pumps from the ground here in the Osage Hills, though nothing like in those early days. And the headright payments still go out quarterly, but the amounts are much smaller now. In 1925, U.S. Congress banned non-Osages from inheriting headrights, but to this day, 25% are still in the hands of non-Osages. And in some cases, even the tribe doesn't know where that money's going.
You still have a government entity in the Bureau of Indian Affairs and the Department of Interior that are still protecting non-Indians who have Osage headrights. There were groups of people that had no idea how they got them, and some people felt, like very remorseful, and this is blood money, and we don't want it. We desperately want to give it back.
But there's no legal way for those with headrights to transfer them back to the tribe. It'll take an act of Congress to change the law.
The Osage people have a strong connection to the land in Osage County. At one point, the tribe owned all of it. Next, Amy Slanchik looks at who owns the land today.